Pretty much they had a frog-like head and frog-like body, okay? And I would say they were pretty tall, pretty massive. So I would say 6 foot, anywhere between 4.5 and 6 foot, mostly based off how I perceive them. And they're part amphibian, of course. So I mostly seen them on top of ground, but they can also survive inside of water as well. So the scene had like a lot of floating ships. Like I said, everything like was just like the whole sky was kind of like filled with spacecrafts. And on here, it was showing me how the Lyrans were mostly floating around. So the Lyrans can obviously walk, right? So the Lyrans are the ones with the lion head or the feline head. They look very different. Obviously, the male ones are more massive, more muscular, more brolic, as I call them. And the females are a little bit more slick or petite, but they're still pretty massive as well. I would say the Lyrans could go up to 8 feet, based off my perception, especially the male ones, and the female ones are a little bit shorter. The female ones had mostly, like, from what I've seen, like a panther or like a tiger head, or like a cat head, while the male ones, even though it was a mixture of them as well, most of the ones that I've seen in commander roles look like a big lion head, the majority of them. Okay, so I was seeing them kind of float around. So they would just float from the spacecraft and down back to the battleground. They would walk around as well, but like I said, mostly they just kind of like just float, right? Because I guess it's easier for them to move around like that. They called their kids their kindred, okay? So they had their kindred training on the battlegrounds at the bottom, and they were kind of like tumbling around and fighting each other. Obviously, it was for defense purpose only. So they were learning how to defend themselves just in case this is needed. Their species is very much known for defense, for attacks, for combat, right? So they train for that a lot, because they say in case it's necessary, you never know when it kind of goes left, right? They have to be prepared for that, you know, and also taking into consideration their history and what they've been through. Their species have suffered a lot and lost a lot of their species because of wars and because of other species that attack